If you're a parent of young kids, you've probably watched Bluey and thought, okay, how can I possibly live up to how fun these dog parents are? Well, here's some tips and tricks that's gonna be like, yeah, take that, Bandit. I can be a fun parent too. I'm a former kids TV show host, and I've been a professional improviser for 20 years. What? How can it be 20 years? You look so young and beautiful, Kelly. It's been 20 years. Today, I'm gonna give you some easy tips and tricks on how to infuse fun into your everyday parenting so you can increase communication and connection with your kids. The main rule of improv is yes and. Those two words are a game changer in parenting. Because so much of what we need to say is no, how can we make yes part of our immediate gut response when our kids come to us about something, or when our kids want to play, or when our kids are struggling with getting something done that they need to do? Another thing to know is that there's a big difference between fun and funny. You can be a fun parent and not have a funny bone in your body. It's about creating this yes and attitude that is more welcoming and warm, and creating a safe space for your kids' imagination and creativity to explore and flourish. Number one, playfulness in the everyday activities. It takes no extra time whatsoever. If you've got to feed your kids, infuse a little bit of fun into feeding your kids. If you've got to get them dressed and they do not want to get dressed, let's bring a little play into getting dressed. Oh no, this outfit isn't just an outfit, right? This is now your superhero costume. You gotta get it on so you can go fight the dinosaurs. Kids are always into fighting. I don't know what it is. Tell them they gotta go fight something, and then they're gonna get dressed and wanna go do it. My daughter always wants to be a princess. Your kingdom's waiting, my dear. Let's get your beautiful gown on. My son hates to brush his teeth. Recently, I've been telling him there's aliens on his teeth. He's gotta get those aliens off his teeth. And as soon as those aliens are gone, whew, then he can put the toothbrush down. You might think, oh no, I don't have time to have aliens on his teeth. We gotta get this done, he's gotta get to bed. Well, guess what? When you infuse fun, kids are more likely to do it. So it's not a time suck. Infusing fun is actually a time saver. Number two, ask yourself, why not? When your kid comes up and says, hey, I wanna do this thing, you can say, why not? I started doing this with my kids. Let's use making eggs, for example. I have a 3-year-old son. I'm making eggs. If I'm making eggs by myself, guys, it's a 2-minute activity. My son comes up and says, I wanna help you make eggs. In my mind, I hear, okay, this becomes a 45-minute activity, because there's gotta be cleanup, there's gotta be tea, there's gotta be picking all the eggshells out of the eggs. But I ask myself, why not? Do I have time to do this? Is this thing my kid wants to do going to hurt himself or others? No. Okay. Is it going to make the activity messier, and is it going to make it take a lot longer? Yeah, but why not? We got the time? Let's do it. Here's a little role play. Mom, can I go play in the mud? Why not? All right, bye. Okay, in my mind, before I asked myself why not, I was going, oh my gosh, there's gonna be such a big mess. There's gonna be stains on the clothes. My kid's gonna be covered. But is it gonna hurt himself? No. Is it gonna hurt others? No. Do we have the time? Or can I make the time? You know what? Yeah, I can push back dinner a little bit so you can go play in the mud. Why not? Go do it. Asking why not sometimes, yeah, does mean more work for the parent. It means an activity is gonna take longer. It's gonna be messier. It's gonna be a little harder. But the fun that brings to the kid is going to be something that they remember. And sometimes it takes no extra time or work from the parent to just say why not and then let the kid do something. After you ask yourself why not, you can run through your checklist. Is it unsafe? Is it gonna hurt them? Is it gonna hurt others? Is it life ruining? If the answer to all those things is no, then you can ask yourself, do I have the time, or can I make the time? Yes. You know what, why not? There's no reason why not. Go ahead. Or any of the reasons are things we can work around. Go ahead, do this thing, have fun. Even saying to your kid, go ahead, have fun, lets them know you care not just about their safety, but about their mental health and the fun that they're gonna have. Even if you're not there rolling around in the mud with them, giving them that gift and that wish of have fun lets them know you're along for the ride. When you ask yourself why not, you're choosing connection over convenience. In improv, there are no mistakes. Ooh, that's one of the most delicious things about improv. Everything is a gift. Something is happening in a scene, you come in and you think you're gonna be playing the boss as you enter in, and the other person thinks that you're the pizza delivery boy, and they go, thank you so much for bringing me that pizza, that's wonderful, here's your 15 bucks, thank you, goodbye. Well, now you get to turn that into a fun interaction. You can still be the boss and be like, I said when I became the boss, I was wanting to, serve my employees, and this is really getting hard. I think this is going to the extreme, but here's your pizza. You're welcome. Anything else I can get you? Right? Now you have a much more interesting scene than you had before. Now you're a boss who's basically waiting hand and foot on your employees. Ooh, that's so rich, and only happened because of a mistake. Same thing with your kids. Something goes wrong, instead of seeing that big spill that just happened as a moment, which we have a lot of those as parents, don't we? Instead of seeing it as a moment to growl, you can see it as a moment to laugh. Oh my goodness, that was a big spill. Come on, let's get towels. We can clean this up. How fast can we clean this up? Because mistakes happen, right? While you can't control that mistakes will happen, you can control the energy that happens around those mistakes. The more you make this yes and attitude in yourself a natural response, the easier it's gonna be to respond to that spill in a positive yes and way. We don't need to turn it into something that's fake when really it is hard. It's all about just having that gut reaction response be something that is a little kinder, a little more patient, and maybe even being able to laugh about it instead of just get frustrated. Creating fun isn't always about creating an imaginative moment. Sometimes it can just be handling something as though it's a little bit funny instead of traumatic. Number 4, you just gotta show up. Sometimes you don't have to bring anything fun or funny or imaginative to the table at all. Your kid is doing the heavy lifting. It's just about being there with them and going along for the ride. It's life that beats the fun out of us. But sure, some kids are born like they want to be an accountant and they're born an accountant. But even little baby accountant has creativity and fun that they want to play with. A really easy way to become the fun parent is just to join in the fun that your kid is already doing. 2 minutes of real attention with your kid means the world. That eye contact, asking them about their toy, seeing how you can get involved. Especially when your kids are young, it can be exhausting to follow the storyline that their wild little minds are coming up with. This little creature's here, now all of a sudden it's a dinosaur, it's over here, no, don't come over here, I'm over here. When I try to make sense of the storylines my kids are telling, it's exhausting. But when I just go, okay, now I'm over here, now I do this, okay, what? Oh, okay, now my character's over here and does this, okay. Going along with whatever they're saying and just saying yes and without having to make sense of it is much easier than you think. We're trying to bring all of our adult logic into their fun and play, and it does not work. That's one of the things that makes Bluey so genius, is that Bluey's parents, specifically Bluey's dad, Banjo, guys, is he hot for a cartoon dog? I think so. Can we just all admit that to ourselves? Wait, is his name Banjo? Wait, no. Bandit. Bandit! Oh, Bandit, that's even a hot name, isn't it? The way that Bluey is written is a cartoon. These dogs play and have such commitment to the play that they're doing for hours and hours and hours. It's like, do they work? It's a show. We don't have to live up to that expectation. But there are little things that Bluey's parents do that we can learn from. Taking our kids' imagination seriously, being committed to the play and the story that they're telling, the fun they want to do. When my kid wants to be a superhero, she will, pretend to attack me like this. All I have to do is go and have her magic powers control me. She gets a kick out of that for so long. If my other kid is like, hey, I wanna play this music, would you come play this music with me? Guys, it hurts my ears, it's terrible. But if we are there fully committed to like, this is here we go, we're gonna rock out, let's do this. My kid is like so into it. And taking your kid's imagination and play as a real thing to commit to instead of laugh at is a huge gift to your kids. Sure, sometimes it's super funny and they say things that you can't help but laugh about and at. Make that part of the fun. Sometimes it's not even entering the imaginative play, it's just watching them do it. How many times do you hear your kids say, Mom, watch this. Hey, can you see this? Did you see that? Next time your kid says, watch this, just watch. It's the easiest thing in the world. Sure, sometimes it means you have to put aside something else you were doing or oh, I was right in the middle of answering this email. But you know what? I'll watch. Number 5, again, super easy tip, just laugh. When your kid does something funny that they want to be seen as funny, laugh, even if it's not funny to you. They want to be funny. They're trying to be funny. They're figuring out what is funny, what is gonna make other people laugh. If they're trying to make you laugh, even if it's not funny at all, even if it's the 100th joke about poop that they've done, and you don't want to encourage them talking about poop, I get it. We're having a big issue in my house right now. Laugh. Or redirect them and be like, ooh, you know what else is funny? And then give them something else that's funny that they can joke about, redirect them away from poop. But just laughing at things that they want to have you think is funny is a great way to come across as a fun parent and to encourage fun. All of this is a muscle you have to train. It can be so uncomfortable to infuse yourself in imaginative play if it's not something you already naturally do with your life. It can be really awkward to laugh for the 100th time at something you don't find funny. It can be a little bit painful to say, why not? Yes, you can help me do this thing because you're helping going to become a whole lot harder. But all of these things over time will become easier. And the connection that you have with your kids will grow and will be so worth it. You don't need to be a professional improviser or a professional kids TV host in order to become a fun parent. You just need some yes and, a couple why nots, being present, and I guess, I don't know, you should probably throw some love in there. Yeah, probably a lot of love too. Oh, yeah, and espresso. Wow, when that gets cold, that is harsh.